Hi, welcome to the Jimy show, where we talk about the keys to unlock God's visions and dreams for your life. Everything for you to succeed and shine on social media as a Christian artist and creator. I'm your host, bilingual artist and business owner. Well, here we are. First of all, I'm so sorry if you hear like some noises. It's because people are actually making noises outside or whatever. They just building buildings. um, Here's the episode one. Actually, I wanted to make this show for a while, or should I say, remake or like rebrand or whatever you will say. Because if you didn't knew, first of all, if you don't know me, that's the first episode you come across. I'm Jimy. I'm an artist, Christian creator, producer, content creator, business owner. Like I have many, many roles, if I can put it this way. But most importantly, I'm a Christian, and like, I've been in this industry of like social media and learning um, how to market songs, how to shine for God, how to discover the gifts God gave you and like follow his dream for your life. It's been a while since I'm in this zone, like 6 years from now, I think. And I realize how much it is difficult for us as Christian creators to understand sometimes those tools that are available to us, social medias. And I wanted actually to make this show to help you actually use those tools and also to give you like keys, advices, tips, hopefully from me and maybe in the future from other people. We'll see for that. Um, for you to succeed, but most importantly, shine for God. And I actually had a similar show before, if you know me from a long time, um, which was, I think, BG Jimmy and Instagram, something like that. But I was in French, and I was more focused on Instagram, and like I stopped because like I found like that God was telling me to stop actually, and I stopped, and I really wanted to really share this journey with you, but to help you. And I was like, God, I really want to rebrand it and do another show. And I ask you on Instagram, and you say yes, please do. But I asked you if you wanted to have a show about Instagram, and y'all said yes. But I start to understand that there is more than Instagram. There's other social media, but more importantly, there's like I said, a vision, a God, something that is planted first to go somewhere. So yeah, here I am, and I wanted to talk about today about just start. We all at some point in our lives, God, the Bible said that God like gave us all talents, like the parable of the talents. Everyone has talents, and everyone has as much as they can handle. Okay, and God want us to use those and to make them be fruitful. Okay, um, so I understand that everyone has talents, but everyone don't know how to use those talents, and sometimes um, we feel stuck. And let's just take an example. When I started my YouTube channel, which is kind of like, I won't say it's dead. I'm just uploading music videos for those who who listen to my music on YouTube, but I don't really use YouTube as part of my strategy. But anyways, when I wanted to do YouTube at first, I didn't even had a camera. I didn't even had first of all, I didn't had a proper computer. This thing was like freezing every single 5 minutes or something. Um, and still, I was like, okay, I really want to do that. Let's just start with what I had. Then I bought a phone. It was kind of like a great phone, and it was recording in 720p, so it's not even like full HD. But I used that and like started to upload video from my phone. Like I was recording, editing on my old computer from like 2011 or something like that, and then I was publishing it. That was not perfect, but I started, and this is the same thing for my music. If you listen to my music on Spotify or whatever, not to plug myself, but anyways, you'll see the beginning. This is horrible. When I listen to the old songs, I'm like, the heck, this is really ridiculous. What am I doing here? But if I hadn't started there, I would not have been where I am today. Then, um, if you don't start, you will not know where you are gonna be later. Start with what you have. You want to upload videos on YouTube? Start with the phone that you have in front of you, honey. People do not really care about how much it's full of HD, 4K, whatever. They really care more about the message that you want to project about. Do they how to say that? Do they relate to you? Are you providing value? We're gonna talk about all those things in next episodes. Um, yeah, so just start. And if you're really still afraid of starting, I have like my motto in life: if you never know until you try. If you're afraid that you'll fail, let me tell you, you're gonna fail. Sorry, honey, because I don't think failure is how to say that, is a bad thing. Failure help us understand what did not work and what could work better. That's why I don't really love to use the word failure, and I use the word progress. You progress, okay? Don't worry about it. You progress for sure. But if you don't start, you won't have progress. If you don't start, the little boy that is waiting for you to um, have someone of his color represented on more on YouTube, about his ethnicity, someone that is struggling, I don't know, with the problem of speaking in front of people, but still is doing it. This little girl that is waiting for someone that does not feel pretty to still step in and say, I did not feel pretty at first, but I'm walking into this journey to love myself again. This person will find hope in you, and will see the light God is the light that you are actually, because God is saying that we are the light of the world. Okay, so if you don't start, those people won't see God through you. Have you ever thought about this? All those tools that are available to us, we can literally reach the world through our phones. So do not focus on what you don't have, and focus on what God already gave you. And the more you go, the more you progress, the more you upgrade. So that was my message today. Just start with what you have. Just know that you'll progress. And think about this person that is waiting for you on the other side of the world, of the screen. Think about how much you wanted to have someone represented like you. Think about the vision that God gave you. Think about the comment that He gave us to be the light of the world, the salt of the earth. And I'll tell you that you will go far with those. So that was today's message. And if you're still afraid, pray about it. If you're still afraid, say, God, you gave me this heart, and I just cannot. I just cannot. Because I did not want it to be in front of like a lot of people, that vulnerable with my music. And God told me, like, I want you to be vulnerable. I want you to like share your entire experiences with those people. And I was like, God, are you sure? Because I ain't gonna do that. And I prayed, and like I really received this confidence. Even if that was still hard, I was like, okay, give me this confidence, I'm gonna go with what I have. I don't remember if that was like Gideon or something that he told. The guy was like, God, I can't do that. Like, I'm nothing, and I'm not strong, whatever. And God was like, cool, go with that. Go with the strength you have. But I just said I had nothing. Yeah, exactly. Because God will meet What he said to me the last time, he said to me like, my grace is sufficient for you, because I'm struggling with a lot of things right now, and like I understood that where my power, uh where there's weaknesses, where there's like a point where I cannot go more, God is filling this gap. God is like, okay, finally you can go more. I'm here for you, honey boo boo. So go, just start with what you have, and you'll go far. Pray, think about this person on the other side of the screen, and you'll go far. That was the episode of the day. Hope you liked it. If you want to support this podcast, you can actually, well, donate on PayPal, paypal.me/bgjimy. If you want like more coaching, like one-on-one coaching on Instagram or whatever, you can just contact me on Instagram, the life of bgjimy, or contact@bgjimy.com. Like there's a lot of ways to contact me. Just look in the description and you'll find me. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you will start with what you have. See you on the other side. If you want to help support the podcast, you can donate at paypal.me/bgjimy, link in the description of the podcast. If you want to be coached by me, you can contact me at contact@bgjimy.com or on Instagram. Finally, if you want to help for free, just share this podcast with a friend. Thank you for listening.